Raising self-reliant and confident kids, next-gen parenting tips. Hey everyone, it's Kwame. We all want our kids to grow up independent, resilient, and ready for life's challenges. But somewhere along the line, we started confusing love with overprotection. Shielding our kids from discomfort and clearing obstacles isn't setting them up for success. We're raising a generation struggling with independence. More young adults are living at home now than ever before. They call it adulting, like it's some foreign language, so how do we fix this? At Next Gen Parenting, we believe in fostering an entrepreneurial mindset. This isn't about turning every kid into a CEO, but teaching them to think for themselves, solve problems, and take initiative. It's about raising self-reliant, confident kids ready to create their own success. Let me tell you a story about my son, Stefan, 12. One summer, Stefan desperately wanted to visit his grandmother. He'd been begging me for weeks. Finally, I told him, "Okay, Stefan, you can go, but you have to pay for your own plane ticket." Most kids would have folded, but not Stefan. He looked at me with fire in his eyes and said, "Okay, Dad, I'm going to make it happen." And he did. Stefan didn't wait for money to fall from the sky. He scoured Craigslist for free items to flip and resell. He baked cookies and set up a stand outside our house. He even went door to door offering car washes. He hustled, learned to negotiate, and by the end of the summer, he had enough money for his plane ticket and a gift for his grandmother. That summer, Stefan learned he could set a goal, work hard, and achieve it. Years later, when I told my kids they'd have to pay their own way for a family trip to Tanzania, Stefan turned to his younger brothers and said, "Don't worry guys, I got this. I'll show you how to do it." That's self-reliance. It's about empowering our kids to take control of their own destinies. It starts with teaching them the value of a hard-earned dollar. Allowances shouldn't be a given. Let them earn their keep. Let them start a small business, sell something, provide a service. When money is earned, not given, it takes on a whole new meaning. It becomes a symbol of their hard work and dedication. So ditch the allowance and give your kids the gift of earning their own way. Trust me, they'll thank you for it later. 24. Let's talk about wants versus needs. Needs are essentials: food, shelter, clothing. Wants are those shiny, sparkly things that catch our eye. There's nothing wrong with wanting things, but it's our job to teach kids the difference and how to prioritize. One of the best ways is to make them pay for their own wants. When kids use their own money for those designer sneakers or must-have video games, it forces them to make choices. They weigh the value of their money against instant gratification. They become discerning consumers. That must-have item doesn't seem so essential when they're footing the bill. They start to think twice about impulse purchases. They prioritize saving over spending. They develop a healthy respect for the value of a dollar. I'm not saying make them pay for everything, but for non-essential items, let them earn it. Let them experience the pride of saving up for something they really want. When kids take ownership of their purchases, they make smarter financial decisions. They develop responsibility and accountability. So next time your child begs for the latest gadget, empower them to earn it themselves. 20. Let's be honest, folks. Our kids today have it pretty good. They have more toys, clothes, and opportunities than we ever dreamed of. And it's not doing them any favors. Struggle builds resilience. It forces us to dig deep and find creative solutions. It's the fire that forges our character. But when we shield our kids from discomfort, we're robbing them of that essential ingredient. We're depriving them of the opportunity to develop grit and determination. Sometimes the best thing we can do is say no. Let them experience disappointment and the sting of failure. It's in those moments of discomfort that they discover their true potential. Start small. Don't rush to fulfill their every whim. Let them experience the satisfaction of waiting for something they really want. Encourage them to find creative solutions instead of throwing money at every obstacle. Teach them the value of hard work. The greatest gift we can give our children is the tools and resilience they need to create their own success. 19. Every kid has a spark, a passion, a curiosity that sets their soul on fire. It could be anything: dinosaurs dancing, building robots, baking cakes, writing stories. Our job as parents isn't to dictate their passions but to nurture them, to fan those flames and help them grow. When kids are passionate about something, learning becomes effortless. It transforms from a chore into an adventure. Think back to your own childhood. What were you obsessed with? What did you spend hours doing? That's the power of intrinsic motivation. When we're engaged in something we love, our brains light up. we retain information more easily and make connections more quickly. So how do we encourage passion-driven learning in our kids? It starts with observation. Pay attention to what makes their eyes light up. What are they naturally drawn to? What do they talk about endlessly? Create opportunities for them to explore their passions. Enroll them in classes, take them to workshops, buy them books and supplies, be their biggest cheerleader. 20. Picture this. Your child storms into the room, face flushed, tears welling up. "They took my toy!" they wail, pointing at their sibling. Your parental instincts kick in. You want to swoop in and fix the situation. But ask yourself, am I really helping my child by solving this problem for them? When we constantly jump in to rescue our kids, we're telling them they're not capable of handling their own problems. That's a recipe for raising helpless, dependent adults. Instead of swooping in with all the answers, try asking questions. What happened? How did that make you feel? What do you think you could do differently next time? Guide them through the problem-solving process. Encourage them to brainstorm solutions. Let them know it's okay to make mistakes as long as they learn from them. Every problem our children encounter is an opportunity for growth. So the next time your child comes to you with a problem, resist the urge to intervene and empower them to find their own solutions. 15. Outro. Whether our kids grow up to be entrepreneurs, artists, teachers, or anything else, the skills we've talked about today, resilience, problem-solving, financial literacy, passion-driven learning, these are the keys to thriving in the 21st century. These skills will empower them to navigate challenges, embrace opportunities, and create a life filled with purpose and success. Let's commit to raising a generation that's not afraid to take risks, think outside the box, and hustle for their dreams. Let's raise kids who are bold, capable, and ready to take on the world. Welcome to Next Gen Parenting, where we're not just raising kids to survive, we're raising them to thrive. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already for more great content like this. Thank you for watching.